Welcome and thanks for tuning in to this episode of Conversations with the Wastewater Whisperer, Lewis Titus of Titus Wastewater Solutions. Tell us about some of the options available from Titus Wastewater Systems that are solving these really big sludge issues.
Well, the main thing that we've came up with is our floating aerator, which it's made out of rotationally molded polyethylene, and it's got a giant 8-foot diameter head. It's round. It has a 360-degree discharge. The head is full of dock foam, so it's unsinkable. The bottom part of it is literally an airlift pump. And inside that airlift pump is a diffuser, and we use a membrane diffuser. So what we have is kind of a hybrid system. It's kind of a cross between a bottom membrane diffuser and a floating mechanical aerator. Only ours has no mechanical parts. It's all run off of air, and the air source is on the bank. So all the maintenance for the blower system is on the bank. There's no boat access maintenance whatsoever. We pump air out. It goes to the bottom of the machine where it's discharged through about 40,000 slits or perforations. And the purpose of the slit is to open and release a bubble and close behind it so they don't foul. So they never blind. You don't have to pull them and clean them. Unlike fixed pour diffusers, which tend to clog pretty fast, especially in high solids water. And the way an airlift pump works, we release bubbles. Bubbles are released in an interstitial space, pipe inside of a pipe. The bubbles go up, they push water. As they push water up, they pull water up from the bottom, or we pull water in sideways, depending on our goal, which depends on what kind of tank or lagoon we're in. Sometimes we want to pull off the bottom, sometimes we want to pull sideways. Our machine will do either. And all that goes up and hits this big head where it's deflected, and it goes out horizontal. And there's a 2,500-pound concrete weight that pulls this head subsurface, and we discharge that high DO water subsurface. So the water, as it comes into the machine, if it starts out at 0, it's going to be about 4 milligrams per liter when it discharges. If it's on a 4-foot model, on a 6-foot model, it's going to discharge at about 6 milligrams per liter. On an 8-foot model, it's going to discharge at about 8 milligrams per liter. So our taller units, which we make right now, we make 4 sizes. The taller it is, the more oxygen it's going to dissolve, simply because the bubble is in the water longer until it hits the top and it's expended. But the high DO water gets pushed out at 15 degrees subsurface, and it heads out towards the bank, and we're pulling up from the side or the bottom. But they literally mix the entire lagoon. The object is to keep the entire lagoon mixed.